Up next, the Thunder taking on the Grizzlies. For the Thunder, halfway through the season and holding on to an impressive third place in the Western Conference, they want to keep it going. Grizzlies, Thunder, just moments away right after this. Hi and welcome everyone here on 2K Sports. Can't wait to get some NBA action going. I'm Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson. And in just a moment, we'll hear from our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Around halfway through the season and a chance here to recap where all the teams in the West sit in the standings. Taking a look at Oklahoma City. Right now they've compiled the third best record in the conference. And of course there's the Grizzlies, down 4 spots from them.
And you know, for the Thunder, they had a few critics coming into the season, and now I don't think they have any. This is a club ready to not only make a deep run, but possibly win it all.
Even though some people doubted them, there are just as many people, if not more, who believed in this team from the very beginning. And it's pretty clear right now who was right.
So here's Oklahoma City's starting group. Jones is out there with Butler. Then it's Ball. Then there's Towns. And it's Williams at the shooting guard position. And for Memphis, we've got Barnes. Paul out there with Edwards. Then there's Dorian Finney-Smith. And it's Gobert in at the 5 spot. And so it's the Thunder getting on the board first. Edwards, a screen on Ball. Edwards against Williams. Williams with the block. Inside, stolen. It's Edwards on the wing. RJ will be keeping an eye on the front courts in this one, specifically the matchup at the center position.
Yeah, and let's remember, there were some years where people thought centers were becoming obsolete, and now they might be the most important position in this league. A big forward with quick hands. Barnes, oh, he'll let it fly.
Now, here's Ball. Finney-Smith defending. And the call will be against LaMelo Ball. That's his first foul.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
Here's Paul. Now, let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce courtside. Allie.
I was able to talk with Memphis' head coach for a minute. He said, let's be honest, Jimmy Butler is one guy we have to be aware of at all times. When it comes to a player who's as versatile as he is, that means the D has to be versatile too. That means showing Butler various looks and various defenders. Back to you guys.
Thank you once again, Allie. Gobert the pass to Edwards. Paul outside. Puts up a 3. Good, and the assist goes to Edwards.
You can't let Paul get room to shoot from downtown. That's a recipe for disaster.
And Towns throws it down.
Just a textbook lead pass right there, putting it right where it needed to be.
Now here's Edwards. Last game with 30 points. Paul outside. And the call will be against LaMelo Ball. That's foul number 2 for him.
And that's his second foul committed with a lot of game left. Gotta be careful.
Alexander Walker, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. And here are the Grizzlies now. Barnes outside. Paul with the screen for Barnes. Just 4 to shoot. And again, it's Memphis with the 3.
He's a dangerous shooter from deep. Barnes can hit some big shots out there.
Butler passes to Towns. Now, Alexander Walker trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Paul, right side. Here's Gobert. Doesn't get it to drop for him. Towns with the defensive effort. Pass to Butler. Barnes grabs the miss.
And he's usually able to score on that type of defense rather easily. Surprising to see him come away empty.
Paul kicks to Barnes. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen. And checking out some numbers for Wendell Carter.
And guys, I think the best way to measure his performance these last 10 games is his effective field goal percentage, which has improved. A sign that his game is in much better shape than it was not too long ago.
Now here's Williams. With an average of around 19.5 points a game, his scoring has been a constant for them. Here's Towns. That's in, coming off an assist from Jones. Towns has got his second bucket of the night.
A prolific inside scorer since his first day in the league. Towns gets the job done down low.
Pass to Gobert. Here's Edwards. Lays it up and in on the nice reverse.
And the combination of his quickness and soft touch around the rim really allows him to pull off shots like that. A lot of players don't have the reverse in their arsenal.
Now here's Williams. No scoring in this one. Jones, the pass to Alexander Walker. Here's Towns. Gobert with the defensive effort.
And give the defense credit. He was met at the rim.
And a four-time Defensive Player of the Year, Rudy Gobert is improving his perimeter defense as well, Greg. It's helped his overall game.
Yeah, teams have looked to pull him outside and test his lateral quickness. But I tell you, he holds up better than you think, and we know his presence at the rim.
Three-pointer, Butler. Gobert pulls it in.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Now here's Edwards. He's just been too hard to handle at the offensive end. His scoring average is just under 34 points a game.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
You gotta blow the whistle when it's that obvious. Great call there by the official.
And Oklahoma City making a change here. Simpson's checked in, and there's the call on Nickeil Alexander-Walker. That is his first foul of the game. And the Thunder making a switch here. Williams is checked in. Paul outside. Here's Finney-Smith. He's guarded by Williams. For three, Edwards. And the rebound goes to the Thunder. Their last encounter was in Oklahoma City.
Yeah, they cruised to a win in these teams' last encounter, and their field goal percentage was off the charts.
Saw the angles and led him right to the hoop with that pass.
For three, Edwards. Jimmy Butler pulls it in. Thunder trailing by 4. Outside Williams. Pass to Jones. Now Butler. Here's Alexander Walker. 11 points for him in that last game against Utah. And Butler gets it to go on the assist by Williams.
And this kind of shot defines who Butler is. Just a bulldog who embraces finishing against the tight coverage.
Paul for 3. That shot no good. Oklahoma City's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Back to Butler. Towns a screen on Barnes. 6 on the shot clock. Butler passes to Williams. Jones from outside. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Gobert's got his 4th rebound in this one. Paul outside. Pass to Finney-Smith from outside the arc. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. That one is on Towns.
And the length of Gobert can be so difficult to deal with. And that's why you have to be physical with him on defense.
No good on that one. Greg, isn't this a fun time of year? Mid-season basketball. From award races to juggling playoff pictures. It's terrific.
Yeah, you really get to see things taking shape. I like watching teams rise up and make the unexpected run. Makes the league so much more interesting.
Catching up on the changes for Oklahoma City. Kate is checked in, and it's Achua in for Butler. And out of bounds as the Grizzlies gain possession.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
And the Grizzlies leading by 3. Some big news coming in from around the NBA. We welcome in our 2K insider, Shams Charania, who's on the phone with the latest story. Shams?
Thanks, Kevin. With time winding down before the trade deadline, it's OKC making the news. They're looking to give their team a little bit more of an edge, more toughness. And in acquiring Jimmy Butler, they may have done just that and more. He's a relentless competitor, a veteran star who can light a fire under the younger guys on the roster, not to mention give their offense a big scoring boost.
Thank you, Shams. Great to hear from you as always. Now here's Edwards. 6 to shoot. Here's Paul. Oh, that's blocked. And they'll keep possession. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's going to be on Precious Achiuwa. The Grizzlies shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
And so the timeout here called by Thomas Isolo. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. Max Strus is checked in for Memphis. Scottie Pippen comes in for Paul. Let's take a look at the 2K leaderboard to find out who the best defenders have been over the past month. Here are your steals leaders. 5th best, Anthony Edwards.
Really been fantastic defensively this run for him. He's had more than his share of steals, and now he's looking to get more.
A free throw drops for Gobert. Now the Grizzlies are one of 8 remaining teams, Richard, in search of their first NBA championship.
And the closest they've gotten was that grit and grind era when they made it as far as the Western Conference Finals in 2013. But can they get back to that level?
That one falls, so he hits both of them.
And part of what makes Gobert effective is his presence. Just the threat of a shot blocker is a deterrent, and it makes him a monster on D.
And again, Oklahoma City, no good. Memphis leading by 5. Here's Barnes, and it's Barnes slamming it down.
This guy is a high flyer. I mean, especially for a power forward, and he needs to be as an undersized player.
And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allie.
Thanks a lot. Anthony Edwards is truly a superstar on the rise. He said, quote, "People forget how young I am. I'm not even touching my prime yet. I'm just trying to get more efficient as every year goes by." Kevin, back to you.
Yep, a star on the rise. Allie LaForce with the report. Hey, Allie, thanks.
They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start.
Achiuwa finds Williams. Here's Alexander Walker, guarded by Pippen, and Jones slams it in.
Love to see him inside passing like this, as well as guys being on the same page.
Outside Edwards. That falls nicely on the feed that time from Pippen. Edwards got 7 points in the game. Here's Alexander Walker, defended by Pippen. A shot by Alexander Walker, no good.
Well, I'll tell you what, he's going to buy himself a ticket to the bench if he keeps shooting it like that. He has been putrid here this quarter.
Edwards against Jones. Oh, here's Edwards. He's tightly guarded. It's good for his 4th bucket of the night. He's shooting 4 of 8.
And he's a true inside-out threat. Edwards wants to score from everywhere on the floor.
And so Mark Daigneault calls a timeout. He's ready to talk things through with them. Some changes for Memphis. Carter, he's checked in for Rudy Gobert. And it's Johnson in for Max Strus. Here's Alexander Walker, guarded by Pippen. Now, Alexander Walker, still scoreless. And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for Memphis.
They've really been dialed in from deep. This is a team that has a ton of confidence in their outside shooting ability.
And I've really liked how they've moved the ball tonight. Because of this selfless approach, they are piling up the assists.
And Oklahoma City making a change here. Minod's checked in. Edwards inside. He's against Williams. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Edwards, no good. And here's Williams now. He'll bring it up for Oklahoma City. 6-point game. Back to Alexander Walker. Uses both hands to slam it down.
Yeah, just solid work on the back end of that play.
Yep, you're right. Finished hard with 2 hands on that stuff. Carter sets the pick for Edwards. 3-pointer. Good on the triple. Edwards got 12.
It just seems like the more he touches it, the more the lead grows.
There's 39 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Here's Butler. Falls through. He's now made 2 of 4.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Bounce pass Pippen. For 3, Edwards. That falls nicely on the feed that time from Pippen.
It's simple, guys. Keep getting Edwards the ball and just let Ant cook.
Outside Butler. From the line. It doesn't go for him.
No clue how he misfired on that shot. You don't see that from him very often.
And we reached the end of the first quarter. Grizzlies lead by 8. And the second quarter about to get started. We'll be back in just a moment. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And looking at what we've seen from the Grizzlies, what do you guys think?
Just stretching out the floor in that first. They had the defense scrambling.
Their points came almost exclusively from beyond the arc. And as this game continues, that should open up the floor for the rest of their offense.
So the Thunder 5 right now. We've got Williams, also Butler out there. And it's Queta in at the 5 down low.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
To the middle. Butler passes to Alexander Walker. Strus against Butler. And it's sent back by Carter.
How about the anticipation from Carter Jr.? Has a strong sense for when to go after that block shot.
Getting another opportunity here to see that powerful rejection.
And this is how you protect and grow a lead, by making a huge effort on that end of the floor.
Shot clock at 6. Here's Butler. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's going to be on Wendell Carter. RJ, when you talk about Jimmy Butler, he is definitely a tone setter.
Yeah, Kevin, on the court and in the locker room, this man is tenacious. He lets you know exactly what he's thinking. Teams fear him, and sometimes his teammates do as well.
The free throw drops for Butler. And Jimmy Butler is what some might call an old-school kind of player. Would you agree, Greg?
Yeah, I mean, he's all toughness, grit, and basketball IQ. A tone setter at the defensive end who plays unselfishly. That guy is all about winning.
And so Butler nails both of them. And GA, a lot of the best defensive teams in the league have some stout zone looks they can go to. Where do those in a game come in handy?
I mean, often it's a way of challenging opponents to make perimeter shots, but also you want to show different looks just to kind of disrupt the rhythm of a team's offensive flow.
That's a 2 from Paul. The rebound by Queta. Thunder trailing by 4. Alexander Walker with the ball. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It's going to go on Keldon Johnson.
And how about the strength inside there from Butler? Just excellent at finding ways to get the D to foul him down low.
First free throw is good.
Well, here in the second quarter, he's starting to dial up his aggressiveness as far as working himself to the free throw line.
Williams, he's checked in for the Thunder. And so Butler nails both of them.
And working, Kevin, themselves to the line here in the second. A nice way to get your offense going.
Pass to Strus. Out to the right wing. Paul outside. Lets it go with a 3. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City.
And they're winning, but it hasn't been because of him. He can't throw it in the ocean so far.
There is the all-around game of Butler. A nice assist to cash in on that possession.
Paul passes to Strus. Looking for Finney Smith, and he gets it there.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Thunder.
Well, they're off to a good start getting it inside and scoring at close range. Solid fundamentals so far in this one.
And something else they've done well tonight is finding points in transition. So far, the fast break has been a plus for them.
A free throw drops for Finney Smith. Finney Smith hits them both. And so it's Williams who brings it up for the Thunder. Only giving up 2 points this quarter. Pass to Queta. Now here's Butler. Jimmy Butler finds a way through inside.
They're scoring boatloads of buckets. It's raining buckets from inside.
Paul kicks to Strus. Johnson wide open. He fires. The Grizzlies with another miss. Butler with the ball. Working on Finney Smith. That puts them in the lead. Butler's got the lead up to 2 now for Oklahoma City.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
And so the timeout here called by Thomas Isolo. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. Already a lot of talk about who's going to take part in the three-point contest this season, and here's a look at the players most likely to make it.
And so many great shooters in the NBA these days, and these guys, quite frankly, the best of the best. I wouldn't be surprised if we see a scoring record broken in this year's competition.
You take a look at Barnes. He's going to need to leapfrog quite a few great shooters if he's going to be a part of the three-point festivities in All-Star Weekend, but, maybe he can do it.
I mean, anything's possible, especially if he has a few big games from beyond the arc before All-Star Weekend. That'd give him a nice bump in the voting.
And it's going to be an exciting showcase this year. Some incredible shooters, that's for certain. We'll keep you updated as we find out more.
Yeah, I think we're in for a real treat. I think the increased importance of the three-point shot in today's game has really shined a light on the talent, precision, and really the wow factor of how these guys can drill the long ball.
Now, here's Butler following the shot by Chris Paul. Butler, no good.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
Now here's Paul. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 8 points a game. Alexander Walker with the ball. And it's Johnson picking him up. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
As we've gotten closer to halftime, their style has become more and more physical.
The Thunder have been perfect so far from the free throw line, 6 for 6.
And how about as a group, 80% on the season, one of their best attributes.
Balls checked in for Kenrich Williams. And here now on the 2K leaderboard, the best distributors in the league. The point guards with the most assists per game this season. Number 1, Chris Paul.
And he's been doing everything you want from that position, getting everyone involved, making sure the defense has to worry about all 5 guys on the court.
No good on the free throw.
A highly talented two-way player, Butler is also known for his tough-nosed approach to the game.
And the second free throw, good. The Grizzlies trail by 3. It's Strus on the wing. And there's a foul. It goes on Jimmy Butler. That is his first foul of the game. Thunder on D. Only giving up 2 points this quarter. The drive by Paul. And Carter has it in the corner. 5 to shoot. Johnson finds Paul. Finney-Smith. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in. Finney-Smith's got the game tied up here for the Grizzlies. And the foul on Dorian Finney-Smith. That is his first foul of the game. Butler deciding where to go with it. Here's Queta. And that one is good with the extra effort on the glass.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Strus against Butler. Finney-Smith passes to Strus. Now Johnson. Clock at 6. Back to Strus. Memphis needs to get off a shot here. Paul for 3. They get the rebound, and it's blocked. To the inside. Here's Butler. Butler on the attack.
They are just killing them on the interior.
And it's Paul with the ball for Memphis. Trailing by 4. Last game matchup with the Suns, a tough loss there.
Yeah, and the second chance points, guys, mean a lot over the course of a game, and they just had so few opportunities, and I think that was their Achilles heel.
And when you're giving up offensive boards, it's a simple fix. You need to raise your effort level.
And Memphis making a change here. Barnes is checked in, and Oklahoma City also making a switch. Towns is checked in. And so it's Memphis with it. 4-point game. Barnes outside. No good with the triple. Thunder have gone 6 of 9 in the second quarter. Some good work from the field. Outside Williams. Pass to Butler. Takes a 3. Butler missing again. Memphis has gone 1 of 6 from three-point land in the second quarter. Less than 20%, but they've continued to let him fly. Now here's Barnes. 8 points his last outing. 5 on the clock. Thunder with the rebound. Williams has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Outside, Ball. Butler. And it's Butler with the jam.
Good creation by Ball off that pick and roll. He can find clever ways to beat the defense.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Pass to Johnson. Lets it go from deep. Good, and it's Barnes picking up the assist. Johnson's got himself on the board with 3 there. The Thunder leading by 3. Now, Alexander Walker. Down low, and stolen by Barnes. Here's Finney-Smith. He's covered by Ball. Finney-Smith kicks to Paul. Barnes outside. Pass to Johnson. Connects, the jumper drops. And now just a 1-point Thunder lead.
His confidence growing over time. The coaching staff encourages Keldon Johnson to shoot off the catch. That's his shot.
Loads it up for Butler, and it's Butler with the jam.
And Butler always looking to find that alley-oop. Just throw it his way, and he'll handle the rest.
Paul passes to Barnes. Pass to Johnson. Back to Barnes, to the left side wing. Paul for 3, and the rebound goes to the Thunder. Butler's got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Towns, lays it up and in off the pretty assist. Now it's a 5-point Oklahoma City lead. And here is Paul. Nobody near Barnes. They get it back. Johnson gets the bucket. Johnson's got 7 points for the quarter.
He was inside his own head in that first quarter. You could see it. Now he's doing a much better job of letting the game come to him.
Here's Williams. The kick out to Ball. It's the 3-point bomb.
Yeah, and they're starting to warm up from the field this quarter.
And for Memphis, they're shooting under 40% all in all for the game. Finney-Smith with the bounce pass. That shot wide open. Paul's got 6.
Well, 1 make in 6 attempts. I think it's fair to say he's had a rough start to this quarter.
Ball feeling it out a bit. Down it goes, his 3rd basket. He's now 3 for 4.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Paul passes to Barnes. And here is Johnson. Shoots. Missed it, shooting 50% at 3 for 6. We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
Hey guys, the Grizzlies last season retired the jersey number of the grind father, defensive ace Tony Allen, the player who coined the grit and grind motto that came to define the franchise in the 2010s. Allen was a perennial all-defense selection in Memphis, and his hard-nosed play set the tone. Back to you.
All right, Allie, thanks a lot. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Paul. The kick out to Barnes. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
I like that Barnes understands his role in this offense, including when he should shoot and when he should make a play.
I'm sorry, that's poor defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far in the paint.
And so it's Memphis with it, following the score by Oklahoma City. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
And really, as the three-pointers keep dropping, you get the sense that the frustration is mounting for the defense.
Williams for 3, and it's Williams again missing. Here's Finney-Smith, defended by Butler. Pass to Paul. From the arc. Rebound by Williams. Williams has got 5 rebounds tonight.
See, what a rough quarter for him. Nothing seemingly going his way.
Outside, Ball. Grizzlies with the rebound. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Ball outside. Here's Finney-Smith. He has 5. Just 5 to shoot. Looking to end his cold spell. The shot by Paul, no good. Alexander Walker on the wing. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. Jimmy Butler has been on display for the Oklahoma City Thunder, going on an absolute rampage, piling in the points. He dictated the pace of the entire quarter. Now let's check in with Allie LaForce on the sideline. What do you have for us, Allie?
Carl, you were able to build the lead, but what's the key?
Thank you, Allie, for that. And folks, we'll be back with you after this short halftime break. So don't go away.
Welcome, everybody, and a good half underway in this one. The Thunder battling it out tonight.
I love the depth of this team, man. Their subs have been huge tonight, giving them a scoring punch that they've needed most.
And credit their coach for a rather liberal substitution pattern. He mixed and matched beautifully in that first half. And now a subject that's always of interest, player movement. And that is it for halftime, folks. It is back to Kevin Harlan and the crew for the second half.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. We are seeing a tremendous game from Jimmy Butler.
And he's shown just how adept he can be at creating contact and then cashing in at the line.
He knows that that's a strength for him. If they're going to keep fouling, he has no problem taking that.
Here is Edwards. Edwards is out there with Paul. Then there's Dorian Finney-Smith. Then there's Harrison Barnes. And it's Gobert in at the 5. That's the group for Tuomas as we begin the second half. Edwards, good.
Yeah, these defenders had better start closing down on shooting.
And here's Ball. He'll bring it up for Oklahoma City. Trailing by 2. Outside, Towns. Pass to Jones. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own. Jones has got his second bucket of the night. Outside, Edwards. The muscle from Edwards.
And he's made his mark on offense especially. They got to be thankful he's on their squad.
Greg, Anthony Edwards is full of confidence, and it's beautiful to watch.
And rightfully so. Ant can do it all on the floor, as complete of a wing as you'll find in our league.
Ball from long range. Anthony Edwards with the rebound. Pass to Paul. It's Edwards on the wing. He's covered by Ball. And Ball with the block.
And great effort defensively from Ball, timing the rejection perfectly.
And this has been a nice start to the second half. They're 3 out of 4 in a rhythm on the offense right now.
Ball, the pass to Towns. Now here's Butler, covered by Barnes. Gobert with the block.
Get that out of here. Gobert doing his job to protect the rim.
I know what they say, defense wins championships, but you need some bucket getters too now.
Gobert with a screen on Ball. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen. And now a look at the point guards who have been taking matters into their own hands this past month. These are the top scorers at their position. LaMelo Ball, third.
Well, this is a collection of maybe the most well-rounded players in our league. I mean, to see those kinds of scoring numbers from the point guard position is crazy.
Yeah, these guys aren't out there just to run the offense for their teams. They pretty much are the offense, and they can light it up.
Here is Edwards. The Thunder making the shot. Oh, Edwards!
And we are seeing tonight why Edwards was selected first overall. Anthony has a special ability to score.
Oklahoma City moving it around. Ball dishes to Williams. Gobert against Towns. Shot clock at 5. Here's Ball. That's tipped, and he gets it back. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Grizzlies have gotten 4 of their first 5 second-half shots to fall. 80% since the break. No one near Edwards as he lets it fly. No good from outside.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Barnes with it. Now guarded by Towns. Edwards inside. He's against Williams. Edwards kicks to Finney-Smith. Goes straight through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul. He'll go to the line. It's on Jimmy Butler.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball.
One shot.
A free throw dropped for Finney-Smith. Thunder trailing by 3. Just over 3.5 minutes through the third quarter of play now. And stolen by Barnes. Ball outside. Edwards a screen on Jones. Just 5 on the clock. A shake. Edwards can't hit.
The right thing there to stay that tight on him and really try to keep him out of his comfort zone.
Jones the pass to Williams. Outside, Ball. 18 feet away, and he knocks it down. Ball's got 5 points in the quarter.
And I love Ball's awareness. When the mid-range J is available, he is more than happy to take it.
And slam dunk by Gobert.
And Gobert is so well set up there. All he's got to do is elevate above the D and take that one home. And now look at the numbers for Edwards. He's been on a remarkable tear this past month, averaging 39 points, just over 2 steals and 5 assists. To have a scorer like him consistently deliver you points makes such a big difference for a team.
He's someone you can rely on to bring it on a nightly basis. When they need a basket, he's the guy they turn to.
The shot by Butler, nobody around. And the 3 ball is good. Butler's got 24 points. Outside, Edwards. Williams passes to Towns. Whistle blows, bucket is good, and he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Thunder.
Great heads-up defensive play tonight, creating offensive opportunities for themselves by forcing deflections.
And another thing they've really excelled at tonight is protecting the rim. Shooters keep getting their shots swatted away by this squad.
Yep, it goes, and the Oklahoma City lead is cut to just 1 on the basket from Rudy Gobert. Deep 2 from Ball. And there's another one for the Thunder.
Oh, man, he's feeling it this quarter. They should be looking to get him going every trip down the floor.
And so the timeout here called by Thomas Isolo. Coach needs a moment to talk things over. You look at Jimmy Butler. He's really been playing well.
We all know the message from their coach. Figure out a way to stop the hot hand.
The Grizzlies making a switch here. Pippen's checked in. Now here's Gobert. He's got 7. Bounce pass from Paul. Gobert with a screen on Williams. And here's Edwards from the arc. Connects from three-point range. Edwards got a pair of threes now here in the third for the Grizzlies. Outside, Jones. Three-pointer, Butler. Gobert pulls it in. Gobert's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Paul passes to Edwards, and he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. And this is what the schedule looks like coming up for Memphis. On Sunday, they'll be facing Bam Adebayo and the Brooklyn Nets. And then on Thursday, they'll face off against Brandon Ingram and the Orlando Magic.
And this is a perfect situation for them coming up. They'll be facing a lot of teams that they should beat, and those games will be at home. Can't ask for a better stretch of the schedule.
Alexander Walker, he's checked in for the Thunder.
And that's his 2nd triple of the half. None for him going into the break.
Oh, the lob to Gobert. Stolen by Jones. Now Ball. 14 points for him. Alexander Walker with the ball. The three-pointer, no good. Ball outside. For 3, Edwards. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in. Paul's got 6 assists now in the game. Outside, Jones. Outside, Butler. Pass the ball. Beyond the arc. The rebound by Pippen. Memphis has gotten going here in the second half from outside, nailing 3 of 4 from the arc. Back to Paul. Barnes sets a screen for Paul. To the paint, and it's Barnes slamming it down.
When a crafty scorer like Barnes gets on a roll, it can turn into a big night.
Pass to Alexander Walker. Inside, and stolen by Barnes. And here we go. Fast break. Paul's got it. Edwards a screen on Ball. And Edwards with the stuff.
Agile move off the contact by Edwards, getting to his shot despite the difficult defense.
Ball a screen on Barnes. Here's Butler outside Ball. And nothing is falling for him right now. Memphis leading by 4. Executing to perfection right now offensively.
I mean, in total sync. Good luck trying to stop him now.
Edwards, no good. And it's Towns with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Oklahoma City Thunder. They'll be playing host to Miami for their next game. That game marks the first half of a quick 2-game homestand.
And one thing they'll never have to worry about with Butler, he's always going to take initiative.
And the Grizzlies with some changes. Wendell Carter, he's checked in for Gobert. Max Strus comes in for Barnes. And it's Johnson in for Chris Paul. Now here's Edwards. 32 points in the game. A shot by Carter. Nobody around. Good, and the assist goes to Edwards. Edwards got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. And here is Butler. He has 29. Lets it fly from 18. Towns. Anthony Edwards with the rebound. The Grizzlies with the lead. Pippen outside. Out of hand on it. Ball against Pippen from 10 feet out, and they pick up 2. Ball's got 9 points now in just the second half.
Making it work in close. Ball getting an agile finish.
Jones against Johnson. Out to Edwards. 6 to shoot. Shoots over Alexander Walker. Edwards, no good. Thunder trailing by 3. Outside, Ball. Butler finds Alexander Walker. Ball with a wide open look. That misses. Had a chance to tie it there. Memphis has gotten 12 of their points from long range in the third quarter, going 4 of 5 shooting. And Ball with the block. Here's Butler. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
You just can't fall for Butler's shot fake. Once he has you up in the air, he is really skilled at drawing the foul.
And so Mark Daigneault calls a timeout. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. A different look for Oklahoma City. Cade is checked in, and it's Williams in for Derek Jones. Free throw, good Butler.
This is as good as it gets from the charity stripe here in the second.
And so Butler nails both of them.
And it's a luxury to have a great shooter like him at the line. Very rarely see a miss.
Strus kicks to Pippen. Left side, Edwards. That falls nicely on the feed that time from Pippen. Edwards got 35. Butler against Strus. Steps back and shoots. And it's Butler missing. Memphis leading by 4. Left side, Edwards. Edwards with a tough shot.
And defensively, these guys are looking for answers since halftime. They've seemed disjointed and out of sync. They have got to get back that rhythm defensively.
And the Thunder making a switch here. Williams is checked in.
An already legendary trash talker and fiery competitor. Edwards' hunger to win and be an all-time great is at one.
With the fadeaway. Count that one. And that's now 33 points for Jimmy Butler.
And really, the scoring this quarter has been just off the charts, doing all he can to bring them back.
Edwards against Williams. Left side, Edwards. And here's Johnson outside. That shot, no good. And we've reached the end of the third. Grizzlies out in front, leading by 4. And we'll have the start of the fourth quarter for you as soon as we get back from this short break. Three tense quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth. Thunder trailing by 4. So for Oklahoma City right now, we've got Nickeil Alexander-Walker. Williams is out there with Achua. Then there's LaMelo Ball. And it's Queta in at the center position. Now Edwards. Following the miss by LaMelo Ball from deep. Ball finds Edwards. Pass to Paul. Oh, the lob to Gobert. It's stolen. Williams against Carter. Launches a three. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
Good to see a player going all out when the game's this tight.
You know, G.A., he knows what his job is. Patrol the offensive glass.
He's just giving them everything he has. It's why his teammates appreciate and enjoy playing with him.
And how about the effort by Carter? Always lurking there on the offensive glass.
Gobert the pass to Paul. Carter looking around. Pass to Johnson. 6 on the shot clock. Over Williams. Johnson can't hit. Thunder trailing by 4. Queta the pass to Ball. Now Williams lets the three fly. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. Ball's got assist number 7 for him tonight. Paul against Ball. Carter the pass to Gobert. Wants to get it to Edwards and does. Now Paul. Pass to Edwards. Launches it. Edwards drills the three.
And until he cools off, I'd keep the ball in his hand.
Here's Alexander Walker. Edwards defending. And the foul called on Edwards. That's his first foul. Dorian Finney-Smith's checked in for Memphis. Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. Pass to Achua. Outside, Ball. 5 to shoot. It's blocked, and the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. And now let's take a look again at that incredible rejection.
And guys, they'll think twice about attempting that shot again. That was a big-time rejection.
Memphis leading by 4. Here's Paul. Outside Edwards. Gobert with a screen for Edwards. From past the arc. The offensive rebound. And Gobert kicks to Paul. Off target with his 3.
And they're up right now, but it hasn't been because of him. He's really struggled on offense.
Pass the Ball. Fires the 3. Hits it from three-point range. Ball's got 12 points here in the second half.
So often, LaMelo is the setup man. There, he's on the finishing end.
Bounce pass from Paul. And here's Edwards from the arc. Right wing. Memphis moving that ball around. Gobert with a screen on Williams. Deflects the pass. And stolen by Achua to take the lead. And Williams with the basket on the assist by Ball. Williams has got 5 points now this quarter.
Something seemed to click for him at halftime. He's looked a lot more focused, and the game is just easy for him now.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And how about the commitment from Edwards, refusing to give up on that play?
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good.
And what you love about Edwards is how intense he is. Guy plays hard every minute he's on the floor.
Derek Jones, he's checked in for Nickeil Alexander-Walker. Both shots good from the stripe. And so it's Ball who brings the ball up for the Thunder. They've allowed just 7 points here in the fourth quarter. Gobert with the block.
Oh, what a block by Gobert. This is why he's considered the defensive anchor of this team.
And there's the call on Precious Achua. That's foul number 2 for him. Barnes, he's checked in for Chris Paul. Edwards against Williams. Shot clock at 6. Finney-Smith passes to Edwards. Knocks down the 3-ball. Edwards got 45 points.
They're in strong position coming down the stretch, and he is a big reason why.
Outside, Towns. Pass to Butler. It's stolen by Gobert. Now, Finney-Smith. Here's Barnes. It's Edwards on the wing. Connects again from distance. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Grizzlies.
Great heads-up defensive play tonight, creating offensive opportunities for themselves by forcing deflections.
And also, you've got to mention the block shots. Playing hard on defense, not allowing shooters to get comfortable. Yeah, a nice, strong finish on the inside.
But Greg, that's what he does. He's got the dunker mentality. Finney-Smith passes to Edwards. Picked by Finney-Smith. It's Edwards on the wing. He's guarded by Williams. 2 on the clock. Thunder with the rebound. Butler's got his 6th rebound on the night. Drives to the hoop. Williams kicks to Jones. Outside Butler. The shot. Carter pulls it in. Carter's got his 6th rebound on the night. Pass to Finney-Smith. And there's the call on Nickeil Alexander-Walker. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
And now only 1 away from being in the penalty.
And the Thunder making a switch here. Ball's checked in. Got a piece of it. Stolen by Jones. No stopping him there. Jams it in as he's fouled. Chance now for a 3-point play. It's going to be on Rudy Gobert.
And the offense has just operated really smoothly here in the open floor.
And they need to use that momentum, clawing their way back via fast break points.
Here's Finney-Smith. And the call will be against LaMelo Ball. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. Williams, he's checked in for the Thunder. Now, Finney-Smith to the inside. It's stolen by Jones. Nobody near Williams. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. Memphis has gone beyond the arc 7 times here in the 4th and been successful 3 times. Gobert the pass to Finney-Smith. Pass to Towns to tie it up. Kicks it out to Jones. Kept alive to take the lead. Good, and the assist goes to Towns. Jones has got 9 points now in just the 2nd half.
And the all-around game of Towns can score it, rebound it, as well as pass the ball. So skilled at his position.
And it's good, 2 points. And the Grizzlies lead by 1.
As they set their sights on locking up the win, he has to do everything in his power to make this happen.
Outside, Towns. Carter against Butler. And it's sent back by Carter. Here's Finney-Smith. He's guarded by Williams. Edwards against Ball. No good off the back of the rim. The Thunder have gone 7 of 15 from the floor here in the 4th, right around 46-47%. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Harrison Barnes picks one up.
Yeah, the defender all over.
He hits the 2nd from the line.
He got the big one to tie it up, but really wanted to put them in front.
Outside, Edwards. Offline with his 3. And so it's Towns with it. He brings it up for the Oklahoma City Thunder. Ball against Gobert. Now here's Butler. Butler hammering it home.
And you can see the leadership there that Butler possesses, commanding the rock on important possessions here down the stretch.
Not that time. It won't go.
Nice reaction defensively, determined to make that a difficult shot.
Hard earned by Butler.
And Butler, no stranger to these pressure situations. A big-time gamer who knows how to take over on key possessions.
Timeout called by Coach Iserlohn. And clearly an important juncture. He's going to have some choice words with his team. Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
Thanks, guys. Memphis' head coach had some words for his team over the break. He said to his players, I believe in you. I know what we have. It was less about X's and O's and more about the team's identity. Guys, they play for one another.
Okay, Allie, thank you. Here is Edwards. Following the basket by LaMelo Ball. Gobert with a screen on Williams. Butler with the rebound.
That is not the shot they needed there. You gotta work it around and get a better look.
Here's Ball. Misses the three.
And you know what? If you're the defense, you got him right where you want him. Let him keep shooting those threes because he's been brutal in this half.
Oh, here's Edwards. Now Gobert. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And just miss after miss right now. Now Williams. And he banks the layup in.
Yeah, Williams much more physical than most think. He can get through that contact.
Williams against Edwards. Here's Finney-Smith. He's covered by Ball. Barnes down low. Working on Jones. Gets it to go. Down low.
And man, is he in a zone right now. Seems like he can't miss.
Here's Towns. Butler with the ball. Outside Ball. And the layup is off.
This is a do-or-die possession. They have got to get points.
Anything other than a make is game over. This is where you lean on your stars to get you to the finish line.
The shot fake by Edwards, a move we don't see a lot anymore, but it can still be very effective.
And the second free throw, no good. A tough break there.
Couldn't hit them all, and they need every point they can get.
A bucket here would give them a bit more room.
True, but no need to rush it. Play smart.
And Ball gets double-teamed. Towns!
And having Gobert gives them such a daunting presence on D. He can affect every shot in his area.
Here's Barnes. Gobert with a screen on Jones. 6 to shoot. Edwards. And he does not hit. And now we've got the intentional foul. First free throw is good, and that increases their lead to 6. He's off on the free throw, unable to get that second one to drop in. Now a timeout called by Memphis. They trail by 6. Guys, what do you think?
And I don't think they'll be able to climb out of this hole.
And I'm sure coach is encouraging them to play to the final whistle. Then they can get out of here.
So it's Oklahoma City picking up the win. They seem to relish their role as the bad guy here tonight.
You know, Kevin, I sense that as well. I mean, they really did feed off all of that negative energy this crowd was directing at them. I mean, they turned it around and used it as motivation to close out a significant win.
Now let's send it over to Allie LaForce on the sideline with our player of the game. Allie, take it away.
Jimmy, a strong finish to close it out. What was the difference?
Being a lot more aggressive. Obviously made some shots, but I think in the end we guarded well and we executed on offense and we made some shots.
It always comes down to great defense. Thanks.
Terrific, Allie. Thanks. And that'll do it, folks. For Greg Anthony, Richard Jefferson, and Allie LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks so much for joining us on this presentation from 2K Sports. And we'll see you next time.